Well, tonight, never heard before details raising more questions about whether the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office acted in bad faith when it lost the cell phone of one of its sergeants. He is the same sergeant at the center of one of the agency's most controversial and deadly shootings. Contact 5 investigator Katie Legrone has been following the Seth Adams civil battle since the beginning. Now more from her.
That's right, Jay. Today, employees from PBSO found themselves answering to a federal judge who demanded to know why and how the agency could have lost a potentially critical piece of evidence.
The parents of Seth Adams seen walking into federal court earlier today, but tonight they are still waiting for answers more than 3 years after their son's death at the hands of this Palm Beach County Sheriff's Sergeant. It
just prolongs the agony. And we do not have a trial date, and they're just taking it one day at a time.
Today's hearing focused on Sergeant Michael Custer's cell phone. PBSO admits they lost it, even after the agency was put on alert to preserve it. Today, the family's attorney released new details about this email exchange between a PBSO sergeant and this lieutenant at the time. In that exchange, weeks after the May 2012 shooting, the sergeant at the time states, quote, "This is how we roll, just get my evil plan started." The lieutenant responds, "I know."
We believe that there was a conspiracy between Lieutenant Wallace and Sergeant McAfee to intentionally get this cell phone so that it would not be introduced in evidence.
PBSO says not true. Wallace, seen here walking out of the courtroom today, acknowledged while it was a poor choice of words, it had nothing to do with Custer or the case, but was actually a reference to an aggressive scheduling change some employees weren't happy about. Minutes after those emails, Adams' family attorney said Wallace called Custer, told him to drop off his phone. No one has seen it since.
And this missing cell phone, just one of 4 evidence issues the judge needs to address. It will only be after all of these evidence questions are answered that the judge will determine if PBSO did indeed act in bad faith, and ultimately if they will be punished for it. A possible date for all of this? Early next year. Katie Legrone, WPTV News Channel 5.